Welcome, Star Wars fans all across the galaxy. This is Uneducated Star Wars Talk, brought to you by the Uneducated Network. I'm your host, Chris Lambert, and thanks for making me a part of your day. So, in the last couple of days, Last Shot, a Han and Lando story got released, and so far I'm a couple chapters in, and so far it's a good read. Not the greatest book so far, but I'll leave it time for me to finish it to reserve my judgment for that. But so far, it's a great book. Some of the best times in the book so far. Like I said, I'm a couple chapters in, so this is just like my first thoughts. I'll give my actual review, in maybe in a couple days after I'm finished with it. But to start it off, it's a great book. The writing for Lando is always great in the books, and Mark Thompson, the narrator, and shout out to Daniel Jose Older, the writer of the book, did a great job so far. I'm really enjoying it. Not really many boring spots where I'm at. Like sometimes some books have some spots to where it's a drag getting through a certain part, or you're not really feeling the writing for certain characters or something like that. So far, I'm really loving Lando's writing. I really love Han, and the narrator as well. Do a great job, Mark Thompson. He do a lot of the Star Wars books, and he also does a great job with his impersonating the characters and everything. So Han is real spot on. Lando sounds great with his smooth talking. It's not even just the narration of it with Lando. It's also the writing. I think Lando's writing is really, really good, and it got me really excited about him in the new Solo movie as well. But like I said, the writing is real well. Some of the best times I've had in the book is earlier on in the book. You get to see Han and being Father Han, Ben. Get to see some around the house stuff when Mon Mothma calls and Han has to answer and Ben is crying and all that. Like all that was just great writing to me, and we get to see some of that everyday life that we never really got to see with Leia and Han, and we got some good back and forth with him. Like we got a little look into the Han and Leia's relationship, which was great because we didn't get none of that on screen. Like we got a hug and that sort of thing, but we got to see regular marriage life of Han and Leia a little bit in the book, and that's really enjoyable to me. You get to see a little, like I say, that back and forth between them, just humanizing them and letting us take a peek into their relationship, and we see that they still have been at this. He's still really really small. He mouthing off some words to Lando, like he calls him Uncle Lando and stuff like that. So he is talking a little bit. I don't know exactly how many years before The Force Awakens it is because they keep jumping back from the story that they're trying to tell. Han takes this piece from this big mobster. I can't think of his name right now, but they haven't actually met him in the book where I'm at yet. But they trying to get this piece of equipment that Han might have took from a guy doing a past job with. Sana Solo, she makes an appearance in the book, and that's big because she's a character from the comic books that a lot of the fans wasn't really feeling because her and Han was married. Turns out it was a fake wedding and all that, but you can check the comics out for that story. But Leia mentions that your other wife, and then, like I say, that's some of the best dialogue in the book so far is the back and forth between Han and Leia, Han and Lando, Han and Ben, because I'm really enjoying that as a father myself. I'm getting to see Han Solo do that sort of thing, his around the house thing with Ben, and that's just like I said, I can't overstate it. Like I said, it's not one of my favorite books so far, but it is doing a damn good job of keeping me in, and the actual job that they're trying to do. It seems like I said, it seems like they're going back and forth from like 10 years prior, because Lando gets hemmed up about some equipment that got stolen. And they know that whoever took it was in the Falcon. They him up because he's the registered owner of the Falcon. So he goes Han up about it, and we get them trying to get into the mystery of finding this piece of equipment. I can't think of the actual thing that they Han might have took from the guy, but I'll get back to y'all in my review of that. So starts off with the book, like I say, it is damn good read. We got a lot of behind the scene things that we haven't seen from Han and Leia. Lando's writing is just great. That's probably the shine of the book so far for me is Lando's the writing for Lando. Just every time I get to a part of Lando's, I'm laughing and all this stuff. It's just Lando's part is great. And we get some Chewie as well in the book as well. Don't want to miss Chewie. That happened to him enough in the movies. But that'll be all for this video. It's not a lot of news. You know, Lucasfilm going a quiet storm before a movie is released. This book, I'll be back in a couple days with my review of the book. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps the channel a lot. We really appreciate it. Thanks for all the love, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.